Now let's get to your Saturday free pick. It's a college basketball winning bounce-back system from Joe Duffy's Picks. Remember, brought to you by MyBookie.ag. Promo code for the biggest bonus in the industry is Duffy, D-U-F-F-Y. Joe Duffy's Picks. In fact, a decent 24-13 overall. We're capable of more. Our 30 years of winning says that. And certainly as we enter the time of the year, especially in college basketball, where there's a little bit of overreaction because of some season-to-date statistics and motivation, etc., we're even better this time of the year than the rest of the year in college basketball. We got a wise guy play among 6 winners, including that famed angle that is 301 games above 500. It applies several times today. Our wise guy has an angle that's 210 games above 500, but it's a wise guy play because it's highly corroborated. 2 winning angles apply in this game. And it's all at the industry standard. Joe Duffy's Picks at OffshoreInsiders.com. Now your free pick. That bounce back angle. Highly ranked teams off of the loss. 131, 95, and 6. Now it's under specific circumstances that do apply today. And it is to go with the Wildcats of Villanova. Minus the 1.5 against Xavier. Once again, Villanova. Or Xavier, if you prefer. And again, the free pick is sponsored by MyBookie.ag. Promo code for the biggest bonus in the industry is Duffy, D-U-F-F-Y. Very easy to make your initial deposit. Very easy to make any deposits. But if you're a client of Joe Duffy's Picks, you're more concerned about making withdrawals. They do pay you on time in full. Never an issue. None of my clients have ever reported an issue and never seen anything bad about them on any of the legitimate watchdog sites out there. MyBookie.ag. Yeah, there are about a half dozen books that you're not going to have any problem making a deposit or withdrawal. But MyBookie.ag has the biggest bonus of any of the highly vetted sports books using the promo code Duffy. And make sure you do follow us on the social media. Usually we like to give some type of update on the metrics that we use, and it is college basketball. The NBA, of course, taking some time off. So let's look at college basketball. The best sweat barometer teams, that are teams to date that have covered by the widest margin. Nebraska at 20-6 and Cal Santa Barbara at 16-6 are both covering by an average of 5.1 points per game. Loyola Chicago 15-7-1, but covering by 4.9 points per game. Virginia 18-4, but covering by a slimmer 4.6 points per game margin. Of course, they are involved in a lot of low-scoring games, but they're also covering by small margins. Auburn 18-6 by 4.6 points per game. Now, who have been the worst spread margin teams, or from our standpoint, we probably would prefer the phrasing it, the best teams to bet against. California, 9-15 this year, failing to cover by an average of 5.4 points per game. Santa Clara, 8-16, minus 4.7. Eastern Kentucky, 8-15, as well as Connecticut, 8-15, both minus 4.7 points per game. Minnesota, 10-17 at minus 4.6. Then Northern Arizona, only 2 games below 500 ATS, but that's 9-11-2, but they're failing to cover by an average of 4.4 points per game. Visit us at OffshoreInsiders.com for the best picks and the best sports books.